Modern smartphones often have notches like this. Here it's the typical iPhone notch, other devices have a smaller notch, but often we do have notches like this. And therefore we want to add some distance to make sure that our content isn't too close or even under that notch. But of course, not all smartphones have such a notch, and it's not the same size for all smartphones. Therefore, it would be nice if there would be some component that would automatically detect on which device we're running and add an appropriate amount of spacing around our content to allow for that notch and for that status bar. And it turns out that such a component thankfully exists, and it's even built into React Native. It's the SafeAreaView. And actually, I want to wrap this view around all my screens, not just around the game screen. Therefore, I will not import it in the game screen, but instead in app.js, because there I want to wrap it around my entire screen content. So here we can import the SafeAreaView from React Native. And then we use this view by simply wrapping it around our main content. Now I'll go inside of the linear gradient and the image background because I do want that background to be under the notch. I don't want my image to end here in front of the notch. It should be below the notch instead, so that's fine. But I do want to make sure that my main content, my screen content, is not going under that notch. Therefore, I'll add my SafeAreaView here and wrap it around this screen. Now we just need to make sure that we also add style here to the SafeAreaView, and we apply our root screen style to that as well, so that we still make sure that all the available space, minus the area that is reserved for the notch, which will be taken care of automatically, is made available for this inner content. With that, if we save this, not much changes on the starting screen. If I reload everything, we can see this doesn't look too different, that's fine. But on this other page, we see that now this is pushed down further, and we do have this nice distance to the top. If we have a look at this on Android, we see that it's way further to the top because there is no notch on this emulator. So this is now looking better. Some extra distance would still be nice, so on the game screen, I'm still going to ramp up the padding a little bit, maybe to 24 pixels, but we do use this in conjunction with the SafeAreaView to make sure that we don't go under that notch. And this is a super important technique in Vue, which you will use a lot because, of course, typically you want to make sure that your content is not hidden by notches like this.